Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have quite a few different things to go and cover and talk about on over here. Now, we're going to be going over all the nice little weekly restocks that are ongoing. We actually do even have a confirmed restock scheduled as of today, and depending on when you guys see this video, maybe just in a few hours, or maybe it's like 8 hours later, you may have missed it, but a lot of stuff, we'll have a lot of other stuff. We have a lot of in-store stock, we have a lot of general stock, we have available stock, we have website stock, we have online stock, we got stock everywhere. And it's also pretty much like the almost, I guess, last week before God of War. Next week, I do think there's going to be a very, very big influx of people wanting to get their consoles. So this might be like, we have like this kind of week is like the chill week. You know, we're going to talk about all of it, but this is like right before the holiday season. You know, it's the 31st. Happy Halloween, everyone, all of you lovely folks. But typically, whenever November 1st starts, that's when holiday music turns on. That's when consoles start rolling. That's when moms and dads want to start getting presents. And God of War Ragnarok is November 9th. So just basically, if you guys have a chance to get a console now, might be a good time to go and lock that on in. So a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of things to go do. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We have the Amazon links down below for all the signups. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below for the bonus entries and everything else all included too. As we mentioned, Target, Amazon, all that stuff. And let's dive into the video. So very first and foremost, I want to get this out of the way first and quickly. There's probably going to be a scheduled tweet from me as well. So if any of you guys do want to go and check the Twitter down below, or follow up the Twitter too as well, just be aware of the time. We actually do have a confirmed PlayStation drop as of today. Now, we did go and cover this before. We let people know about it. We talked about it, whatever, just as reminders and such. But we do have a Best Buy PlayStation 5 normal console restock as of literally today. As you guys can see, sadly, it is a Total Tech drop, but we've kind of covered this yesterday, where Total Tech has actually still been fine. People have been able to return it and cancel it and get their money back, so it's not too bad. But basically, as of today, at Monday, October 31st, today, 12 p.m. EST, so noon, 11 a.m. Central Time, my time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. If we want to go through all those dates and times right there, that is when this drop's going to go. The prior Best Buy drop did go get moved, and like the time was just changed like 5 different times in all honesty, but just keep that in mind. It does seem like they had this date locked in, and they had this time locked in way before. Like I said, last time they changed the time like 4 different times. It was not a fun time, not a fun experience. Just keep that in mind. But for this one, I'll probably have a scheduled tweet out at 11 o'clock. So 2 things. Number 1 is you do have to be a Total Tech member. That's lame and annoying. Don't get me wrong. But as I mentioned, a lot of folks who have signed up and gotten the Total Tech, they did end up just going either into the store, like they get the console first, no matter what. So like online or in-store, get the console first if you guys go the Total Tech route. Then whenever you go and like literally get the console, like you pick it up in store, it's an online order in-store pickup for your local store. Then just basically as soon as you get the console, you check on out. Literally then you can go hit up customer support and be like, hey, like I didn't sign up for this, I don't want this, whatever you may have to go and say to social engineer it. And then we've been mostly seeing people getting full refunds. Now in their policy, they do want to somewhat upcharge you. Some people have been charged $50 for it, so just keep that mentally aware. But a lot of folks just get a full 100% refund. I think if you also do it in person too as well, I think it's so much easier. Like I think probably like 9 out of 10 times, they'll just not even have any questions. Online might be a little bit more different, but just letting you guys know that it is an option. So this is going to be kind of the same thing. 11 a.m. They usually have kind of done like a queue system / wave system. So what we've kind of seen is that Best Buy will usually do like 1 or 2 drop ranges, and then they also kind of have this weird queue system for their website and format. So all this should be ongoing as of today. We should be getting some good movement as of today. And ideally, this should be a nationwide drop. So good stuff on Best Buy. Follow up the Twitter if you guys want the tweet for it or whatever. Now, the part 2 of that, though, is we did actually have an online non-Total Tech drop that also happened last week. So maybe we can assume that there might be another drop throughout this week. That's not guaranteed, though, but we will be watching that closely. We've seen a lot of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday dates kind of usually be the consistent dates for all these consoles, so also keep that in mind when it does come to the Total Tech. So yeah, obviously, like I said, keep that in mind. And as well, we also have been seeing Best Buy stock showing up in literal stores themselves. So if you guys want to, we've had people just ask employees and be like, hey, is there any stock available? We've had people just go and casually talk in general. We have people call stores if their store lines are available, and we've seen a lot of folks get their Best Buy stock. Best Buy, though, compared to all the other big retailers, are still more on the chiller side. But we're at least getting online drops to kind of make up for it. So Best Buy should be going good today, and then we'll watch online drops from stores throughout the week. Now, some other things to kind of go and note too as well is going to be on the GameStop side. So we've been seeing some kind of cool stuff with this one too, and as well, I don't know, I'm just showing this more on the PlayStation Direct, but I guess we'll get to that one. Anyway, GameStop side, we've been getting a lot of stock for this one. Actually, maybe it's a better picture for it. I was able to go finally get my PS5 for today as well. We have been seeing Canadian drops happening these past few days, but we've also been seeing a lot of nationwide GameStop stores. Looks like for this one too, it still is the same PlayStation console and one disc controller, or as well, maybe one game. Plus, also, it kind of depends. Like, there's like just kind of flows, but it's usually controller and console for the bonus entry. So like 570 or 470 or so. But basically, GameStops nationwide in America have still been getting stock. Some stores have been slowly running out, but I think enough stores have been like saying they had a lot of big stock, some big numbers. Some American store also reported that there was like 25 consoles still. So it just kind of goes to show that there is stock pretty much everywhere. Nationwide, there's been stock everywhere. It's been flowing good. It's been vibing good. It's been nice. It's been really, really good. So if you guys want to call your stores at like 10, 11 o'clock, whenever it does open up, go and check your GameStop stores. If you guys are Canadian, there's been a huge influx of stock flowing around pretty much everywhere too as well. So keep that in mind. We're watching that. It should be good. Now for some other little restocks as well. Target. Now we keep on mentioning for this one, Target has been all over the place. There's been stock everywhere. We've had people confirm that. We've had employees confirm that. We've been seeing big batches of stock. Target should be going good throughout these next few weeks. It's probably the next week especially. So if you guys do want to either use the links down below, because we do have the Target app links down below, if the website says in your 50-mile radius that there's either limited stock or stock available, go and check that store. Give it a call, showing up behind the shelves or whatever you guys may want to go do, and that should be the good vibe. So very nice to see with that. But one of the bigger things to also kind of go and note is that there also have been selling stock in stores. So not just online, but also just casually off the book, off the record, off the links, and also in stores as well. So keep that also in mind. But when it does come with stock availability, I'd probably say every single day, it's probably worth checking your stores, checking for stock, and seeing if anything kind of good and all that good stuff flows on up. So big thumbs up in my mind. Now, when it comes also to the other stuff with that, we're also watching the PlayStation Direct. Now, PlayStation Direct's also confirmed, kind of on the same side as Best Buy, at least as the time I'll be making this video. But with this, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 console bundle is actually up on the PlayStation Direct. Now, I'm kind of touching on this a little bit later on because some folks actually don't like the bundles, but as you guys can go and see, it is available now. We have it online, and they probably will have a decent amount of batch of stock all throughout this week. The last time we had the pre-order for this console, which a lot of folks, as you guys can probably even see from like these photos over here, because this is a PlayStation Direct exclusive. A lot of these locations were just having a chance to have some good extra stock, and everything was kind of flowing pretty good. So if you guys want to check, we'll see how many days it's up and available for. They also are probably going to be prepping up for the God of War bundles, which just in case the rest of this week is a little bit on the drier side, besides all these in-store stocks or new additional waves, it might just be because of the God of War, the Ragnarok bundle, just kind of maybe prepping up stock for all of that. So big news, big good vibes. I like seeing it. Go and check out the PlayStation Direct. Now, we also haven't had a really good PlayStation Direct, like a proper big, like long-term restock up. So we'll maybe see if there's anything throughout this week. We'll see if any emails get sent on out or also just any open just queues in general. But as I mentioned, they do have the God of War bundles on the 9th, so I'd almost want to assume any big restock, they'd probably just allocate and save that stock for the God of War bundles, and that also might go and be the same thing, say, for Target, Best Buy, Walmart, etc. Like they might just kind of get through this stock that's ongoing right now, and then maybe move that stock to like a big drop these upcoming weeks, or maybe even for Black Friday. It's Cyber Monday. I mean, it makes sense. God of War comes out the 9th. You know, it just makes sense. But anyway, at least you guys can go get these Modern Warfare bundles. Modern Warfare is not that bad of a game at the end of the day, so keep on checking out that stock if you guys want to. Pick it on up as well. And also, we've mentioned, too, they do also have the DualSense wireless controllers available if you guys do want to go check these on out and just be a part of it with the brand new Edge one as well. These are available also on the website. So keep that in mind, or also the God of War controller too as well on November 9th. This one does look pretty cool. So just a little quick reminder for all of you guys on that. But yeah, we'll see if there's any more PlayStation Direct drops. I'd probably imagine at least one, if not, if they're saving stock for everything else. Now, on the same topic too, for other things, we can go and talk about the Walmart side. Now, Walmart has kind of been doing like these, they've done two really small and stranger restocks. Now, these have not been like proper, legitimate, like huge restocks, but they have been ongoing. So we've been seeing that on the end of the week, Thursdays and Fridays, more on like kind of later on in the day, like 5 p.m. onwards. So we did see one like last week. We saw one 2 weeks ago too. So just be aware that Walmart might go and scheme up some online orders. Now, we usually have seen a lot of Thursdays at 3 p.m. being their kind of like go-to stock and go-to like numbers of when they release stock. So we'll see if they do any website updates or changes for it. Once again, though, I can maybe see a big batch, maybe like on November 9th, and then maybe doing a separate one 3 weeks later for like, Black Friday. So we'll kind of see how everything kind of flows on out. But Walmart is going to be a little bit of a wild card. Like, we have been seeing a lot of Walmart PlayStation showing up in stores and having stock, which is great to see. Like, we like seeing that. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of really random times. So it's like kind of selling out really quick. So we know that those batches are small because Walmart's had stock in it for a few days before with good promotion, like good videos, good tweets, etc. So these kind of just randomly going out of stock with like barely any promotion. They're probably small and micro drops. I'm guessing they're maybe just testing bots, if anything. But yeah, so be on the lookout for Walmart either Thursday if they do confirm a drop later on throughout this week. We will 100% let you guys know if that does happen, so make sure you guys are subscribed if you guys would like. And if it does not happen, they're probably just holding on to some stock as well. So Walmart be looking good, and as like we mentioned, we also have been seeing a lot of stock available in stores, behind the shelves, and people getting the hookup and all that good stuff. So if you guys would like to, call your Walmart stores, be nice and respectful, same with the Targets and Best Buys, ask around the tech centers and areas, and kind of go from there. So all around, we've been seeing a lot of good movement on all these big retailers, so it's great to see, especially, like I said, like all these places, GameStop, Amazon, Target, Walmart, all these places have had a lot of in-store stock, which is always very dandy to see. Now as well, we have been seeing a few more Amazon email invites being sent on out. They have not updated the website yet for their next reoccurring drop. We'll wait and see if it does go and happen, like just in general. But if there is any stock with that, we'll let you guys know. I'm definitely in a confirmed video. Same with like the Walmart, or if we see other drops or whatever, we'll give you guys a confirmed drop. But at least when it does come with Amazon, we have been seeing a few other Amazon like Exchange Depot, supply places, whatever you guys want to go call it, having stock available. And then as well, we'll wait and see for their upside to become updated. But if you guys do want to check your emails, both for either PlayStation Direct throughout the week or the Amazon signups, we were seeing a few folks throughout like this past weekend still getting Amazon emails and Amazon signups. So in theory, it might be good, and in theory, we might still be seeing stock. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So we'll let you guys kind of know how that goes and flows. But at the end of the day, we'll probably just have more of an update with it. It's probably more on the tail end drop for that online order, so we'll probably get more movement with that very, very soon. Now, I think that's it for all the big boys. Let's kind of go through the smaller boys really quick. Antonline was pretty quiet as of last week. They did have a few bundles. They did have a few stock flickered on. I'm probably going to anticipate up at least one Antonline drop throughout this week. It just makes sense. It's been sold out for a little bit. They maybe had a chance to get new stock. And as well, all these other big retailers are also getting stock. So the next wave will be these mid-tier retailers getting stock too. So we'll probably be watching for Antonline. Their bundles have been pretty good, and they kind of ship to your house as well. All around, not too bad. Costco's been very much on the overdue side for online, although, like I said, I think he's going to get like a little bit buffered or wait. That's totally fine. But Costco will wait and see for these early morning hours if they do any drops or get any movement with that. Would love to see that. As well, same thing too for Sam's Club. They did do a drop around like about a little bit ago. So not as overdue, but if Walmart's not as active, Sam's Club does bump up the likelihood. Newegg as well hasn't had a proper good online listing for a little while. Same with their shuffle, so give that a good little heads up and wait for that. Now we're also still watching for Verizon. Verizon app members have still been claiming that they have had an additional stock available depending on their area. So also keep checking the app and being on top of that in case you guys would like. Same too with the online drops. I don't think it'd be that likely for an online drop, although they may try to prep one up for Black Friday or these next few weeks. Same thing too as well with Kohl's, just very overdue for their stock as well. Now as well for PC Richards and Endorma, both of those online orders or their extra in-store stock orders have been very much on the overdue side as well. So we'll be watching them pretty closely. Same with Dell too, just all these have been multiple months, so wait to see if they get more additional stock in the APIs or whatever. Fred Meyer's, Kroger, Smith Stores, and also BJ's Wholesalers. For them, they've been kind of quieter this past week. We have been seeing like a little sprinkle of stock showing up, and then typically whenever these big retailers like Target, Walmart, etc. gets big stocks, typically these mid-tier spots, and those are included mid-tier, get a few more waves about a week or two after. So it's kind of why watching them either for more in-store stock behind the tech centers or through the app and see if there's any available stock for there. And same with Antonlines, the Costco's, and all that. So all those would be good, although we have seen Meijer throughout the past 2 years always do Black Friday deals, and as well I'm sure other places will have like more walk-in deals, kind of how even Target was doing like Xbox Series S deals as well. So we'll kind of keep you guys up to these next few weeks. That's probably why I put on the notifications. Be very nice and good to go and see. So big thumbs up with all of that. Now, as well, we also are still seeing military online, very on the overmuch due side, and military in stores for their exchange depots, Navy exchanges, and all of that. But I do want to say these big boy retailers should be good, like Best Buy, good luck. We'll see how Best Buy goes throughout the week. We'll go look for walk-ins, same with the Target, Walmart, etc. And throughout these days, we'll give you guys stock updates if we're still seeing people getting stock and all of that. Now, I will say I really want to push hard for this holiday season, so if you guys do have chances to get your consoles, get them ASAP. And then as well, I just appreciate you guys always so much for watching. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, especially for the PS5 $500 giveaways on Xbox, $500, or the PlayStation itself. Twitter and Twitch stream down below for those bonus follows, entries, and all of that. We also do have the Webull down below. We have the Target links down below. We have Amazon signups down below. And we'll keep you guys in the loop for more drops and videos all throughout this week. Appreciate you guys all so much, and I love you guys all for existing.